Pond check. Look at some fish feed. You guys see the fish? Try to throw it close so you can see them. These guys were like 1 to 2 inches when we stopped. This video didn't get saved on Friday. I'm back out here this morning. You can see these fish are almost as big as my hand. They're not quite hand size. They're maybe like 4 fingers. But they were like 1 to 2 inch fish when we stocked them a few months ago. You know, they've grown considerably. The feed's helping them a lot. So that's good. Let's go over here and look. Hey, what's up everyone? Thanks for joining. I'm just doing a check. We added some fertilizer Friday. Today's Monday, I think. Yeah, Monday. We had a lot of rain come through and it washed our bloom, cleared the pond on us. That happens in real hard rains like this. And it also happens too because we happen to be using hydrated lime this year. We didn't lime the pond. Hydrated lime just changes the water hardness. It can be flushed out, I guess is the best way to put it. It doesn't change the water chemistry in the soil. Normally agriculture lime changes the bottom, which changes the water. Hydrated lime just changes the water. So if you get a big slug of rain, it'll wash your calcium out. So I got some more hydrated lime on the back of the truck, but the bloom actually came back, so there was enough left in here to get our bloom to come back. So we're okay. You can see it's that dark kind of olive color. Hey, thanks for joining. Welcome. Just checking out the pond. Everything's going well. Fish are feeding. That's a good sign of health. Anytime you have a pond and you're consistently feeding your fish, that they feed when they feel okay, and if they feed consistently and then stop feeding, that's a sign they're not feeling so good. So be aware of that. But these fish look great. They've grown considerably. There's thousands and thousands of them in here. And the good thing too about bluegill that size, if you guys can see them feeding, that size bluegill, you know, is like this big, 3 inches or so. Now there's some 1 inchers underneath the feeder there. I can see them. I don't know if you guys can see them by that leg. They're like that size in there. There's a bunch of them. But these bigger fish that are taking the surface pellets, you know, they're 3 to 4 inches. That, like these guys here, they're like this big, you know. They're like that in the water. Those 3 to 4 inch bluegill can spawn. And so this month, we're going to have the original 500 that we stopped spawning. And then obviously the 2,000 smaller fish are now large enough to spawn. So the amount of reproduction that comes in this month to our bass will be significantly bigger than the first 2 months because our bluegill have grown up. And it will be providing just massive amounts of forage to our small bass, really starting this month. So we'll pull a seine here, I don't know, maybe next time. Hey, thanks for joining. If you have any questions, I'll answer them. Let's take a walk around. Maybe we can find a bass. There was something fast. As you can see, we got a little bit of filamentous algae kind of popping up again around the edges. I'm not too worried about that. Once it gets real bad, I'll treat again, but that's not enough to worry about. Lots of little fish, just lots. I don't think you guys can see it on this camera, but there's just so many of them. Polarized glasses, they help a lot. If you're trying to visually look at fish in the water, getting the polarized will help see in the water a little bit better. Oh. Well, I'm not going to let this one run too long. not too much going on today. Any questions? No questions. Okay, I'm gonna cut it off. Thanks for watching and thanks for following and everything. And if you have any questions, fire. Be back out here in about a week. Check it out one more time. Everything here is good. Thanks for following. Thanks for watching.